misery, if you will. It's like, yeah, it's a long road. Like, it's like, cooking really is, like, cooking's a journey. It's not a race, because, like, people burn out all the time. And, like, yeah, everyone has their own ways of coping and dealing with it. So, yeah, like, it's different for everyone. Like, it's, like, every situation is different. So it's hard to speak on everyone, but we agree on, yeah, the burnout phases being, like, the most, one, I guess for me, one of the more difficult times or like phases in my life that I go through like every now and then.
I feel you.
What do you do to kind of help you through the burnout phase?
Mostly just like trying to avoid things that you kind of know are self-destructive, like that you kind of fall into on a naturally after like the shift, like, so like you just avoid, yeah, like you change your coping methods. So like you probably just, go home earlier, stop partying so much, or like try to avoid like toxic work environments, even if it means taking a step back to like a more humble position, like something that you might not agree with, but it's like, if the job can be easier for you to like handle your personal life better, and like it helps a lot. Sometimes people like physically relocate, like they move in back with like their parents, and like, or they like, yeah, like, and like try to like figure stuff out from there. Cause that's what I did, at least. The first time I burnt out, I was just quietly working in like J-Town and like staying at my mom's place just to like be away from everything in the city. So it's different for everyone, but it took me a while to get back into the city. But yeah, like I said, everyone has their own way of dealing with it.
Thanks for sharing, bro.
Yeah, no, that's dope.
Not always.
That's dope, man. I think you said something like difficulty is longevity. Like that is, whoa. Like you said something about difficulty and it equating to like a long career. Like that hit, right? Like, yeah, no, that's like, so true. Like, what was that quote about doing things is good? Does anyone know a quote like that? I don't know. I heard a quote somewhere about doing difficult things is like good or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. Anyways, it hit me. It was good. It was a good job. I liked it. But yeah, yo. Mike, what are you saying, bro? What's popping?
All right. How you guys doing?
We're out here.
Good, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
how
what's up,
about
Mike?
what? Yes. So how about like tell us about a time that was like really awesome. Like you left work like, oh, I love doing this, or like, oh, I'm lit, or like tell us about a time that you felt really, really good about like being in your roles.
Actually, a couple times when I started working with Juuulz at La Mesa, we were like actually like we were like peers. I've been cooking for a few years. He's been cooking for mad long. It's kind of cool to like do a service together.
Yeah,
That was cool.
I remember that time. It was you, Adrian, that brought me to La Mesa one time.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all used to lick down the Guinea Town. Used to lick it down. What? And you brought these two. I will never forget it. Never forget it. You brought Juuulz made an extra the cornbread bottom, and you made an extra
yeah.
piece. Yo, I was
so full, but I continued eating because it would be a disrespect for the amount of food that you gave us.
Licked it down.
Facts.
Cooked it. Oh man, the garlic rice on the side.
Yo, that garlic rice was cracked too. That garlic rice.
Yo, I think they pulled out. I think you guys gave us a free crispy pata or a part. I was like,
Yeah.
there was like
a meatloaf thing you guys made.
I was like, what?
That wasn't even
What
on
was
the menu.
the pork? There was like one like roasted pork. Was it a pork? It was like a quarter pork thing.
Oh,
I remember.
Oh, it was a pork chop. Yeah. I think I
Oh, that one was dangerous too.
So
Her nanny, why did we snap that
I
day?
remember
Why
the
did
first
we?
time I tried
The
best
garlic
memories
rice,
is-
man. Crazy.
Probably the best memories is cooking with Juuulz at La Mesa.
I feel that.
Yeah.
but he likes calling it duck bread just so people get context of what he's talking about.
Duck bread.
I don't know. Yo, it's crazy how some meals like you have emotional feelings about. Like I have relational feelings about the kushi pate. I don't know. When it came out, I have a feeling. You know when you have feelings in your heart about something? You know when you have feelings in your heart? You have feeling. Yo, what foods did you guys talk about a meal that y'all loved eating? You're like, oh, I might date this food. I might see Wagwan with this actor. Like, or Juuls. Wait, Juuls. wait, Juuls. Before that, did you tell us like a really enjoyable part of your like career, or was it the La Mesa thing that you like something that you left? Yeah, did you mention that like a really enjoyable part of your like cooking journey?
No, but like but yeah, along those same lines, it was definitely cooking with Ken at La Mesa. That was a lot of good time.
Louis in the kitchen. What's going on in the kitchen?
Yo, I'm about to eat some of Juulz's curry, actually.
Yo, I'm bent. Yo. Oh, I want some food, yo.
But real talk, like one of the greatest experiences that I've had, you know, when y'all shared me with your experiences with food and stuff, like greatest experience would be staff meals.
Oh,
any of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Any of them.
Yeah.
Any of them.
Yeah, Juuls definitely cultivated that. He started a freaking culture. Or BB's just started a culture, man.
I didn't even.
Yo,
honestly, the first time I seen staff meal was at Union, and I didn't know that restaurants do that stuff. You know, like, and the fact that none of that food is on the menu, they just make it. You know what I mean? That's
yeah.
where I got. That's
I
where,
even remember
that's where I
one
got duck
time,
bread
like, duck bread. Yo, so BB's a strong man, like strong leader in the community, in my opinion. Like I remember one time, one of my buddies and I drove to BB's in the wintertime, or my friend drove, and our car got stuck in the snow. Like we couldn't move.
I remember
And Justin, the owner, and Juuls, the chef, came out to help us push the car out of, like, do you know anybody at a McDonald's that would do that? Usually no, because they wouldn't even notice. Or like, you know, any other restaurant, do you think they would do that? Probably not, because they wouldn't even notice, right? Because I don't know, they probably don't have the time or whatever. But like, that's just how you know how much they care about the community and like who comes into their door. You know, it's really like a family environment. So yeah, BB's is the one.
Yeah, I think BB's is the whole episode. I think like
Not sponsored.
I am very real, like not sponsored. Yeah, no, that's not not sponsored. But I am very like nothing. What? There are like 3 viewers. But like, but I am. But I have very real emotional feelings about the restaurant. So yeah, we're talking about that. Angry, what do you
there's
say?
a lot of connection with BB's, man. It's good times, man. Good times.
That's more than a meal, bro.
That's right.
More than a meal. I love that, bro.
Real things.
Yeah.
BB's more than a meal.
More than a meal. Coming soon.
Picture Juuls and Justin. BB's more than a meal.
Do it. But I want my cut still because you know, like straight up.
Hey, yo, times are tough out here, you know?
Time to collect. Not for collect.
Yo, times are tough out here, you know? Serve ain't enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me tell you.
I picked, actually, I'm not gonna say, but yeah, you know, it is hard.
Stop it. We're at like the hour mark. Does anyone have any other thoughts, any other memories they want to share about like cooking, food, thoughts, anything, any questions y'all have?
Actually, Juuls, if anyone was to watch this, which they probably will, what would you like them to know about what you guys are up to or anything upcoming?